see if we get over here. It might be better over here. See how everybody's doing. Yeah, I'm back's more up against the wall. Hey, Actions, what's up with you? I should start calling you by your name. I know your name now. You doing all right? Working hard? I miss growing up with horses, man. All the way up until when I was on the farm, all the way up until I was arrested working with horses, cattle, things like that. Yeah, working. It's still early there where you're at, and should be getting off soon, right? I can't imagine working in Arizona though, man. It's got to be hot. Kokomo, what's up, man? Hey, do you got a channel, Kokomo? Somebody told me you did. 3 p.m. Wait a minute, I thought you was an hour behind me. Oh, you do? Well, let's anybody who might be watching, let's go check Kokomo out. See what the channel's about. AZ in the house. There's another YouTuber out there too. He lives in Colorado now, but he's from Arizona. He did time in Arizona. AZ Rection. Thanks for putting that up, Actions. Appreciate that. When the ideal America is considered a federal republic, but since the majority can vote and amend the Constitution, it technically makes it, yeah, it's still a constitutional republic, not a federal republic. Well, I think he's going to get out of that. You know, but I can say anybody going to prison, man, just mind your own business, stay out there. You know, don't get involved in things that don't concern you. No problem. I didn't know you had a channel, and somebody mentioned it the other day, so I'm going to have to check them out. I don't know what you're talking about. No Diddy. I didn't read a whole lot on the law. I did read some, but I couldn't tell you how many. But I did read a lot of history, philosophy, psychology, any informational book, any self-help book. No, I wasn't at his party. Dixon Cider, I have heard of that. You Spider-Man? How long have I been out, BC? Been out 8 years in November. After doing 29 years. Why is my eyes so glassy? You know, a cop asked me that. He goes, why are your eyes red and glazed? Are you high? I said, why are your eyes glazed? You been eating donuts? No, never used baby oil. I know people who did, though. They put it on their body and go out in the sun. Kathy, how you doing? I can't smoke weed. I can't drink alcohol. I can't do none of that. Can't take gummies. Everybody doing them all around me. I can't do nothing. How you doing, Jamie? I'm doing all right. Is it windy where you're at, Kathy? It's windy here. Easier to keep your head clear with Coke. You know, that's what they used to put in Coca-Cola. A long time ago when they first started making it. Yeah, like, you're right. Slamming ramens on the floor, sitting with their backs in the restaurants, head on a swivel, and tattoos. You can always tell by the tattoos. Yeah, we do have some funny ones in here, huh? Hey, Mike G, how you doing? They come creeping out of the bushes. Hey, Debbie, how you doing? Oh, thank you, Debbie. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm like that, BC. You know, in a restaurant, I'll be back, especially a crowded one. I don't like crowded stores or anything. A lot of times I'll go back out to the vehicle. Tell the wife, you finish shopping, man. I can't take this. I'm about to snap. Blessed day, love from Australia. Okay, I'm doing all right. I'm a little tired, Mike G. Yeah. Where's the pokey starting to get, homie? Oh, we got some funny ones in here tonight. Well, yeah, I knew he was getting out, Kathy, in October. I just didn't know when. He make a video. I'm from Missouri, BC. I don't know, Sean. Or a short clip, it's like a shorts video. Oh man, that's messed up, Jay Brown. You need to arrest him. But you know, in Missouri, like if someone's drunk, man, just staggering around and urinates in public, he can go to prison and have a sex charge. It's messed up. Never was gay. That's not something you can turn on and off like a light switch. What we got going on over there? Something's going on in Bolivar. Where you say again about being in Missouri, and I think a few other states, if you urinate in public, say you're drunk and you urinate in public, you can go to prison and they'll give you a sex charge. It's really messed up, man. It's ruining people's lives. Because they go to prison and all everybody else is seeing is that they got a sex charge. And you know how people feel about sex charges in prison. A lot of people that wasn't even like that got hurt in prison because of that. There's a lot of people that should be in prison. Most definitely. Micro openness. You just went to. Is that long, Kathy? The voting line? Wow. Mindy said she went to vote down here. This is a small town. She said she went down there to vote, and it was just like real crowded too. And you wouldn't think it would. Wrapped all the way around the building. Hey, Mike G. What do you call a married hippie? I don't know. Well, thank you. What's that? Hellisher 8. Thank you. Well, I didn't hear what you say. You're speaking as quiet as a mountain. What part did you miss? Mrs. There you go, Mike G. Mike G is funny. Hey, Fishing Junkie, how you doing, man? Yeah, I guess you're going to have to get there early. But I'm telling everybody, no matter what side you're on, man, get out there and vote early. Because anything could happen on election day. Yeah, it is. I agree with you. It is going to be long this year. But you all get out there, no matter what side you're on, and vote, man. Because there was a state last year, I think it was Arizona, man, where something messed up on voting day. Oh, I can't even vote. You know, I'm on parole. I don't talk about politics too much on here because, you know, one side will agree with you, the other side won't, and then there'll be a big argument in the chat. This didn't happen once. And I hate to see y'all arguing. Yeah, you're right, William. Absolutely right. Yeah, there's some people saying that are able to vote and saying they're not going to vote. I said, well, you can't complain if you don't like the outcome. My favorite meal in prison, you talking about in the chow hall, it'd have to be breakfast. Breakfast was the best meal they made. The rest of it sucked. But I like making burritos in the cell. If everyone votes, Trump wins. Well, that's not necessarily true, but I think I understand what you mean by that. But you can't be lax. He's right about one thing. You cannot be lax. If you're wanting your candidate to win, you got to get out and vote and not depend on the other voters. Taxation without representation, that's right. Hey, Robert, how you doing, man? I'm doing all right. I'm a little tired. Didn't sleep much last night. We got some severe weather moving in. You hear that music? It's like, we are family. They're playing some old music. I think that's what they're playing. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Appreciate you. I'm hanging in there. You hang in there too. We're gonna be all right. It's awful warm for October here in Missouri, man. I ain't used to it being this warm this time of year. Yeah, I drank a lot of coffee inside of that instant coffee. When I first got to prison, I grew up drinking fresh brewed coffee. When I first got to prison, I could not drink that instant coffee. It took me a while to get used to it. And then when I got out, I had my first cup of brewed coffee. I was bouncing off the walls. That's right, hit the like button. Oh, you woke up? I need to go to sleep myself. Yeah, I know. That kind of sucks, Kathy. I don't like it being in the 80s in October. It just ain't natural. My opinion. Yeah, that's the way it is here, too. Just like in Virginia, man. He said about Virginia, you wake up and it's chilly, and by the afternoon it's hot. Yeah, it's too warm, man. You hit like 2 X's. Boom. Oh, I appreciate that, Wayne. Thank you a lot. Oh, that sounds nice, Debbie. Cool up there in Ontario. See, that's what it's supposed to be here. 2 times. Yeah, there's some channels that I watch, man. I'd hit their like over and over and over if I could. Well, is that Matt? I went to prison in 1987 and got out in 2016. I was 17 when I was arrested, and I was 46 when I got out. Have you ever heard of David Will, the retired boxer? I have heard of him fixing junction, but I don't know a lot about him. How much are you? I'm not even sure what that means. George? What you got, twin? Yep. You box. What do you mean, Matt? You don't know how to respond to that? This is a lot. It's a lot of time. It is what it is, you know. Yeah, you know, people keep. It's weird too because I'll do a story and then maybe a year later somebody will say, "Hey, can you do a story on this?" And I said, "I already done it." They'll go watch it and they'll come back. Could you elaborate on that? Okay. Oh, Debbie, I took out a guy that was abusing my little brother. My little brother was 14. The guy was 22. You? What do you mean, me, Mike? Yeah, it is a lot of time. Went in there before the internet came out, and it had the internet and social media and all kinds of things. No, it don't. Actually, it does the opposite. When I first started doing these videos in these lives, I was I didn't want to do them. Really, I didn't even know you want to start a YouTube channel, and other people talked me into it. But I found out that talking about it and doing these lives and talking to you all about it is kind of like therapy. And I've had ex-cons tell me that my videos help them. It's weird. You think bringing back memories would make it worse. Yeah, Eon Bick. I also watched JD Delay, Blood on the Razor Wire, some of the other guys. I'm glad they help you, Robert. I appreciate it. You know, thank you for telling me that because it kind of, if I'm helping people, it kind of makes it worthwhile, you know. I'd rather my videos and these lives and stuff help other people than they help me. That's what's more important is that other people are getting something out of it. Yeah, lockdown 23 and 1. Oh, you did time in the U.S., huh? What state? Or was it federal? Yeah, that's another thing. A lot of people tell me that it helps them deal with having loved ones inside, deal with that, and helps them understand them a little bit more. And that means a lot. Ohio. I have a cousin that lives in Germany, Fuldatal, near Kassel. Sigma. Yeah, it's a blessing to me too, man. I don't take nothing for granted anymore, man. Life is precious, man. I appreciate the smell of freshly mowed grass. I ain't kidding you, man. Everything means a lot to me now. Coda got out in 3 months. Yeah, it's in Hessen, yeah. Oh, Facebook. I missed what you said earlier. Kit, how you doing? You were stationed in Hesse? It's hard for me to say Hessen because in German it's Hessen, you know. And are you? Are you obsessed with prisons and documentaries? There was no, there was no favorite part of prison. Trust me on that. I'm doing good, Joshua. How you doing? Bought Hirschfeld. Oh, and a juvenile. Ooh, some of those are pretty rough, man. I don't know. I've never been to one, but I heard they were. No, I don't go naked. Oh, you're talking to Mike G, Fishing Gentleman. Yes, it is. The food is as bad as it seems. Breakfast wasn't too bad, but the rest of the meals, they sucked. Yes, the favorite part of prison was walking out, getting that paper saying, you have been scheduled for release from confinement on this date. Good morning. No, I didn't have a boyfriend in prison. Or a girlfriend. The craziest thing I saw so many crazy things, and you know, it's kind of similar to somebody saying what was the worst thing, because they're all bad, you know. But I think the craziest thing is, that was kind of funny too, was a guy trying to climb over the top of the building and go over the wall at MSP. Where is he going to go? This guy stepped out on the tower with a gun, cement, stop. He stopped. Yeah, I saw that my first month in. He did it himself, and off the top tier. Mike G, I don't have to dress up for Halloween. Look at me. I'm from Missouri. Angela, how you doing? No, I don't think it's like the GTA prison. I'm doing all right, Angela. How you doing? Mark is sending good vibes back at you. Well, if you heard that, then you heard that, but it's not true. I did. All you gotta do is look me up. Greetings from the UK. I'm glad you're doing okay, Angela. Hey, Ken. Do I hate Bob? I hate the Bob Barker shower shoes. I know where he's going with that. Hey, Michael, what's up with you? I'm autistic. I have an autistic son, stepson. I'm in Missouri. Matt, do you mind me asking, was you locked up in prison with any groups? No, I wasn't with any groups. I was familiar. I was on good terms with this one group, but I was not a member. Let's see. I do different things. I work for my neighbor. I work for my wife. I work for myself. What I really like doing is, when we do it, is making these decks and porches. You live in Missouri? Where you live at? Hello. Oh, excuse me, everybody. Cape Girardeau. I know where that's at. You're a member of the American Pitmasters Association?